Alright, welcome to Cooking Conspiracy. It's late night, and because we're in Hawaii, all of the football is done for the day, and that's okay. But I fell asleep during the Michigan State Michigan game. They lost, shocker. The offense was terrible, but I woke up, I'm hungry. I guess I'm pork in the crock pot. I can make sloppy joes off of and all that, but what I'm really craving is nachos. So we're going to do some barbecue nachos, or just nachos. And we'll do a 50-50 situation. We'll see. So we're going to cook some ground beef up, with some floaties in it. Do some pico, do some guacamole, and that should be a pretty good tray of stuff to eat as I watch Fox News and fall asleep too. So let's get started. Yeah, let's go ahead, turn that on, medium low. What are we gonna put in there? Cut up a shallot. Alright, so we got the shallot. Well, it's been diced up nicely there. Got a half jalapeno. We're going to do the same thing with it, yeah? Now that's going to go in with the beef. That way it'll season the beef as the beef cooks, alright? Take that. Make sure you got no flyaways, and then just give it a good little slicey. Let's get that top off, actually. What's up, back in the kitchen? Oh, well, we can talk conspiracy and 9/11. What do you want to know about it? We're just making nachos. What's up, Archer? Thank you. It's All Clad, good American company based out of Washington, Pennsylvania. They make a really, really good product. We're going to enjoy our fake beer tonight. You got a little bit of smoke going on. That's just bullshit that was stuck on the burner. It'll burn off. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's alright, Tay. It's fake beer. Shingles outbreak, Archer. It'll go away. But once you get it, you got it for life. Don't be ashamed of it. Yeah. It's disgusting looking freezer ground beef, alright? A little bit of oil as well in there. And we're just going to season the pan. Let's go ahead and turn that down to medium low, alright? Cook with the beer. Yeah. you could do that. We're not going for braise here, but we'll get the beef cooking there. Let's get some flavor on it. We're going to get some salt on there. We're going to get some garlic powder on there. How about some black pepper? Go raid the seasoning rack and see what else we got here. Ugh. Alright, what else did we find? This beef is freezer burned to hell and back, it's alright. Let's give it some cumin. I'll go nicely with the garlic. And we'll hit it up with some cayenne too. We have a little flavor. Some thyme. Sure, why not? And if I got oregano anywhere around here, I'll add that too. Huh. All of a sudden, this sad looking beef doesn't look quite so sad anymore. Yeah, oregano. There. Whoever say no seasoning, yeah. Thank you, Uber Packs. You got a little bit ahead of yourself here. Use fresh garlic. Yeah, you could do that, Starlight, but doesn't matter on this recipe, to be honest. You know, little olive oil. Little olive oil's already in there, you know. So, yeah, let's mash that together. Oh man, let me find. I don't know what else I'm going to do with this sad ground beef, so we'll throw that in there and we'll throw some more seasoning in. Yeah. Salt. Cumin. Garlic. Oregano. Cayenne. Black pepper. Let's go ahead and break that up. Oh, I thank you. One plane, two plane by Twin Towers. I'll give that a heart. These things happen, one pain. My fingers also smell from last night. You know. Oh shit, Starlight, you might want to investigate in a toaster oven. But we're just making barbecue nachos. That's broken up, seasoned together. Let's go ahead and throw some onion or shallot and jalapeno in there. Nothing crazy. We'll throw some serrano pepper on top at the end before it goes in the oven, so that will also just help season the ground beef here. Shitty ground beef. It's electric. Electric stoves suck ass. You know, you want gas if you can. There's no substitute, but if I'm ranking stoves, I go gas, induction, then electric. What's up, Baba Yada? just let that cook out. You good? That's some flavorful beef. So we got big ass avocado, locally grown, Hawaii organic, all that bullshit. Somebody brought it into work because they had a tree in their yard. So that's how you know it's good, alright? Big old pit out of that, you know. So this avocado feels fairly ripe. We're still gonna take some mushing. Originally from Michigan and live in Hawaii. Weather's great here. So just to make it easier to mash, we're just gonna make a little grid pattern here. I'm gonna get a spoon, that'll be helpful in this situation. There's a lot of moisture coming off on that. You might want to drain your beef off if it's looking that. Well, yeah, no. I make good choices, what can I say? So you got the grid pattern. You're going to just take a spoon here and it should, fall right on out. Yeah, they get one big avocado, and it's actually different species of avocado than you get at a grocery store. I don't know what it's called, but it's okay. Also, an organic lime from the same farm. I have to ask a coworker what the farm name is so I can give a shout out, but here we are. But as you can see, an actual real lime that has real seeds and bullshit in it. None of that bullshit. Organization. Yeah. Alright, so you take that. Why people can't cook? Well, it's your prerogative. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say you don't got Michelin star, Colito. Not that I do either, but I know some white people do have Michelin stars, so yeah. Yeah, so give a good squeeze of lime juice in there. Dust it off to the side. Hit up with some salt. Cumin. Oh, that's crashed and burned. Backup cumin. Garlic powder, way too much, but that's alright. Let's make some floaties here. Okay, so and knife through that, mask a couple different times from a couple different angles, and bowl. A little bit of olive oil, sure. Handful of cilantro. Beef will be done cooking when it browns up. We're getting close here. We got some time to go. No, thank you, Lauren. And this avocado wasn't as ripe as I was expecting it to be, but I'm just going to mash it up and it'll be good. If you need a real masher, you can transfer it to that, but I think I can get the job done with the fork here. And as the acid from the lime gets into the avocado, it'll start to break down. But this is going to be a chunky mash. And we'll take our time doing it. But we'll continue mashing. We'll let the kind of the oils do its thing, or the acid, whatever you want to call it. And just use the size of the bowl as your friend. Yeah, we're going to let that sit. We're going to mash it up a little bit more later. That's the oven preheated at 400. That is correct. You'll see why here. What's up, Randall? I'm making nachos. Jesus. But go ahead and move your ground beef around. Don't forget to stir it. You want your ground beef to be almost fully cooked because it's going to go in the oven. It'll finish cooking in the oven. It'll be fine. Give it a little taste test. It's alright if it's not all cooked. It'll be fine. Sorry, Penny. See, there's some of them shit chips. Nah, it's not midnight. It's not that late. Yeah. We got some chips there. We got our beef pretty much cooked through, or cooked enough, yeah. Put the heat on that. Yeah. Obviously, those are situated there. Oh man. I gotta go check my bag of groceries. I think I forgot to put something away. Gotta look where I put the serrano peppers, but we got a little Fresno pepper here. I'm glad to hear that, Babo. I'm glad to hear that, buddy. So I'll take this. Libs. Yeah. Jalapeno, we're gonna do the same thing, yeah? Just in case. Yep, still in Hawaii, Riva. Yep. Pizza's good, but this ain't a pizza. Give this about 10 minutes or so. I think this is enough cheese. I think, oh yeah, that's $24. That's 2 servings at the State Fair. Yeah, I turn my light on just so that I know that if the light's on, the oven's on, you know? Well, Pismo depleted. That's the best backhanded compliment I've heard in a long time. But my arms aren't that saggy, so thanks. Whatever. So let's make sure our guacamole gets a good mash. You know, the lime juice has been sitting in it for a while, so it'll be a little bit, I'll soften it up. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. Not Haas avocado, but that will work. It'll work. Yeah, you know the rule about spamming, Angie. Now, that being said, we can probably make another good thing here. Sure. Get a juicer here. Let's do some pico. We got some old tomato. Let's go ahead and use that. Set our timer so we don't forget and burn our cheese. Yeah, be about right. Won't take long. Take about as much time as it's gonna make to make this pico. Press knife eat sharp. So we're gonna go get some of it are. Yeah. So we got better part of the tomato in there. We got this jalapeno. Let's go ahead and get some of that in that pico action here. Benina, you're fine. Oh yeah, they are gonna be awesome. Thank you. All right, well, let's slice one of these shallots up here. shallot. Yeah, I'm a white guy, whoever's saying they're an Indian. Add seasoning, jalapenos, nachos, yeah. So you got tomato, you got a little bit of jalapeno, you got a little bit of tomato in there. Whoever said add seasoning, I'm going to assume that was coming from a place of good intentions, but I'm going to tell you, no shit, add seasoning. So, we got some fresh cilantro, that's going to go in there. So we're going to ball it up, and then we're just going to dice it up real quick. Ooh, no. Hey. Oh, no. Yeah, second look at that. A little bit of olive oil is going to go in there. Nah, you don't need liquid smoke on this one. We're going to keep it natural with real ingredients. Squirt of lemon. We're going to go lime, but a little bit of lime juice in there. A little bit of garlic. Cumin. Salt. And sugar. If I can find my sugar jar, I'll be back. God damn it, where is my sugar bowl? Huh. Hiding in plain sight. I might have to try that, Jethro. I mean, just a spoonful of sugar in there, yeah? Alright, so that's telling me, the nachos are ready to come out. Let's just give this a quick little mix. That salt's going to bring out the moisture in the veggies here, and the tomato and the shallot. and the jalapeno, but sugar, salt, cilantro, lime juice, garlic, cumin. Simple seasoning, but you don't need to go over the top. The seasoning's there. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so we got that. Let's go ahead and set that down there. A spot that's safe. Honestly, I could use a couple more minutes in the oven, so we're gonna give it 5 more minutes. I want that cheese to be all the way melted and combined. And I just need more time. So guacamole, yep. Nah, I can't say that. Just a drunk, Kevin. Just a drunk. Let's give this a little taste test, yeah? Thank you, Nickel. Yeah, God does that, you know. Yeah. Yep. Can anybody imagine the last time Real Unknown Plus got laid? I think he's an incel staying in his mother's basement. But what do I know? Yeah, Nick Arthur, you haven't got laid in a long time either. Thank you, Malfunction. All right, Nicole. Well, maybe I was stating facts too, but kitchen. Yeah, I mean, it just looks like everybody's kitchen in the middle of cooking a meal, you know. But just for the record, when was the last time you got laid? Nah, pit maneuver. Keep watching your cop videos, though. Enjoy it. A little bit of lemon juice on top there. We're just making some nachos. Jesus. Well, because I got laid last night, and I don't think you've gotten laid in the past month, so it's like when you got like 3 aces, you know, you'll play that card hoping nobody else has a full house, but thank you, Miss Chavez. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Penny. Yeah, you know, different strokes for different folks, Nicole. Let's get a little bit of sugar in there. Yeah. And some sour cream in there, yeah. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah. I'll buff out. That's the meal. Yep, rock. Yep. Well, probably came from the same factory, Martin. Martia. Yeah. Now that's a meal you make to watch football with, alright? Yeah, I agree, Mulaney, Chavez. They don't know shit about fuck. All right. I like Texas. Texas is cool. I am curious where Texas came into the situation. Well, okay, well, this would work great for a Houston Texans game. I just remember watching King of the Hill episode. Love that show. Hank Hill and his buddies drinking in the alley, just dreaming about an all Texas Super Bowl. Thanks, LD. I had no idea. Thank you. Good boy. Yeah. This one's to you, Jethro. Thank you for that. I would say this qualifies. Got ground beef. I do got some pulled pork and rice in the crock pot, but wasn't ready for showtime. Yeah, I'm excited about that, Mulaney. I like Bad Bunny. I mean, he's got a good beat. I don't think anybody doesn't like him. I mean, you get caught up in the politics and, oh my god, he sings in Spanish. How terrible. Ugh. No, Bad Bunny's awesome. I would not classify nachos as heavy food, Gene, but it's not that late. It's chips and dip at its core. Thanks, Jet. Jet Films, yeah. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I think they all wanted a Super Bowl for free. I mean, I don't think there's any better marketing in the world than the Super Bowl halftime show, yeah? I think they need to bring back Snoop Dogg. I enjoyed his show. The days of having 75-year-old British old washed up rock stars performing in Super Bowl over. We can do better. Penny, no. Nacho tray, pop off. Rigatoni, favorite pasta. Yeah, you gotta pay extra for that one, Lucky One 131. If you're good at something, never do it for free. Penny, no. Oh, yeah. Look at that hog. It's nachos. So kind of, yeah, I think technically all nachos are a dip, but you know. Thank you, mine. No, thank you, Michael Holy. Life is good. I'll tell you that right now. Life is good. I don't know, Fred Doggo. What'd you smoke, you know? But I know I got nachos, and I doubt you do. And it ain't 2 a.m. in Hawaii. You know, these are more like 11 p.m. nachos. Also, you're probably a cat person, but we don't judge. Alright. Go run along. Pico, come here, buddy. Yeah, I mean, the live's open, but basically what I did, just browned up some ground beef, with some onion, jalapeno, seasoned it, salt, garlic powder, cumin, maybe some oregano. That was pretty much it. Then made some guac. I do my guac with lime juice, salt, pepper, some shallot, garlic powder, cumin again, some lime juice. Mash it up. Some pico made up of onion, shallot, tomato, jalapeno, seasoning, penny, salt, sugar. Put some chips down, put some cheese on top, put the ground beef on, and pop in the oven for 50 minutes. Pretty easy. Yeah. What date you talking about, Lift Mike? Oh yeah, my black and tan. I got one of them too, but he's the full size version. I got 2 doggies. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh shit, how many months ago was that, Lifted Mike? I mean, I had a date last night that we watched a movie and then ended in a sleepover, so I'm gonna say that date last night went pretty good. But if you're talking, depending on your time frame, Lift Mike. Yeah, Charlie Bucket. So is your wiener. So what else is new? Probably should let the calluses heal on your wiener, Charlie Bucket, before you yank on yourself again, you know? Yeah, probably a different girl than Lifting Mike. Oh, yeah. Wieners! Wieners! Yeah, you shouldn't masturbate so much, Charlie, but here we are. These things happen, Fry Doggo. These things happen. Yeah, well, if you're jerking off to food, you're probably doing it wrong. As a fellow wanker, you know, I feel like I'm qualified to give that advice. If you're jerking off to food, you got something really fucked up with you. I mean, I know your sister's nasty too, but I'm still gonna bend her over my kitchen sink, Charlie Buck. You know. Yeah, well, why not, Spittles? Why not? That's an AA channel. You should go to that. Yeah, probably from the good time I gave her. I mean, she was still warm at the time, though, Charlie. Well, I will, Charlie Bacchus, but your fake dead sister, I don't care about. Don't try to guilt trip me like that. We all know that your sister was ugly and isn't hot enough for me to bang her. We all know that she didn't die. You know, come on. Unless you're like 87, then maybe she did at an old age. But, yeah, we're not in those guilt trips here. Oh, yeah, Michelin tires are pretty nice, Spittles. I do respect that. Yes, I use tortilla chips. Can you cook some chitlins? No, I didn't grow up cooking chitlins. I don't know how to make them. I might fry doggo. I might, you know. Probably not all of it, but we're getting pretty close, so. Shut up, go Pico. Yeah, India's cool. We like India. Yeah, kind of like from banging your dead sister, Charlie Buck. You know, she was kind of like reaching out from the grave. It was kind of like a Halloween nightmare. Yeah, well, I already met her and I didn't call her back, Charlie. And I really appreciate the fact that she's not blowing up my phone now. I'm not, Go Pico. I am not. Send pictures and we'll consider it. Yeah, with my wiener. You got it, Charlie Buck. Nobody cares about your dead sister, Charlie. You know, I think you're right, Spittles. I think you're right. Yeah. More or less, Spittles. More or less. What's up, Renata? Yeah, just cleaning up for the night. Nachos. Yeah, I'll support the Dodgers, sure. You'll be on, Penny. You're doing great. Keep going. Not done yet. Huh. Oh, yeah. They're very good at their job. They take it very seriously. That pan is clean. Thank you, Luca Squirrel. But yeah, I mean, with that said, we're just gonna clean up, call it a night. Thank you all for joining. It was fun. God bless you all, and really hope you have a good night. And Von White, whatever gets you off, good for you, buddy. You know, Spittles. I hope to see you again. you know, we'll give him a little bit of a treat here, won't we? Wieners. And on that note, we'll sign off. God bless you all.